If you're preparing for the Microsoft Designing and Implementing a Data Science Solution on Azure DP-100 exam, this video is exactly what you need. In this video, we'll practice 10 carefully selected DP-100 exam questions based on the official exam objectives to help you understand how real exam questions are structured. And if you're looking for complete preparation, PassForSuccess.com offers high-quality practice questions, expert-designed content, and mock exam simulations to help you prepare with confidence.
Question number 1. You are building a recurrent neural network to perform a binary classification. The training loss, validation loss, training accuracy, and validation accuracy of each training epoch has been provided. You need to identify whether the classification model is overfitted. Which of the following is correct? Option A, the training loss increases while the validation loss decreases when training the model. Option B, the training loss decreases while the validation loss increases when training the model. Option C, the training loss stays constant and the validation loss decreases when training the model. Option D, the training loss stays constant and the validation loss stays on a constant value and close to the training loss value when training the model. Correct answer is B. The training loss decreases while the validation loss increases when training the model.
Question number 2. You are creating a machine learning model. You have a data set that contains null rows. You need to use the Clean Missing Data module in Azure Machine Learning Studio to identify and resolve the null and missing data in the data set. Which parameter should you use? Option A, replace with mean. Option B, remove entire column. Option C, remove entire row. Option D, hot deck. The correct answer is B, remove entire column. Question number 3. You are creating a classification model for a banking company to identify possible instances of credit card fraud. You plan to create the model in Azure Machine Learning by using automated machine learning. The training data set that you are using is highly unbalanced. You need to evaluate the classification model. Which primary metric should you use? Option A, normalized mean absolute error. Option B, Spearman correlation. Option C, AUC weighted. Option D, accuracy. Correct answer is C, AUC weighted. Question number 4. You use the Azure Machine Learning SDK v2 for Python and notebooks to train a model. You use Python code to create a compute target, an environment, and a training script. You need to prepare information to submit a training job. Which class should you use? Option A, command. Option B, ML client. Option C, endpoint connection. Option D, build context. The correct answer is A, command. Question number 5. You plan to run a Python script as an Azure Machine Learning experiment. The script must read files from a hierarchy of folders. The files will be passed to the script as a dataset argument. You must specify an appropriate mode for the dataset argument. Which 2 modes can you use? Each correct answer presents a complete solution. Option A, 2pandas data frame. Option B, as download. Option C, as upload. Option D, SAS mount. Correct answer is B, as download. Question number 6. You have an Azure Machine Learning workspace named WS1. You plan to use the Responsible AI dashboard to assess ML flow models that you will register in WS1. You need to identify the library you should use to register the MLflow models. Which library should you use? A. PyTorch, B. MLPy, C. TensorFlow, D. scikit-learn. The correct answer is D. scikit-learn.
Question number 7. You develop and train a machine learning model to predict fraudulent transactions for a hotel booking website. Traffic to the site varies considerably. The site experiences heavy traffic on Monday and Friday, and much lower traffic on other days. Holidays are also high web traffic days. You need to deploy the model as an Azure Machine Learning real-time web service endpoint on compute that can dynamically scale up and down to support demand. Which deployment compute option should you use? Option A, attached Azure Databricks cluster. Option B, Azure Container Instance, ACI. Option C, Azure Kubernetes Service Inference Cluster. Option D, attached virtual machine in a different region. Correct answer is D, attached virtual machine in a different region.
Question number 8. You use the two-class neural network module in Azure Machine Learning Studio to build a binary classification model. You use the Tune Model Hyperparameters module to tune accuracy for the model. You need to select the hyperparameters that should be tuned using the Tune Model Hyperparameters module. Which two hyperparameters should you use? Each correct answer presents part of the solution. Option A, number of hidden nodes. Option B, the type of the normalizer. Option C, number of learning iterations. Option D, hidden layer specification. The correct answer is C and D, number of learning iterations and hidden layer specification.
Question number 9. You use differential privacy to ensure your reports are private. The calculated value of the epsilon for your data is 1.8. You need to modify your data to ensure your reports are private. Which epsilon value should you accept for your data? A, between 0 and 1, B, between 2 and 3, C, between 3 and 10, D, more than 10. Correct answer is B, between 2 and 3. Question number 10. You run Azure Machine Learning training experiments. The training scripts directory contains 100 files that includes a file named .amlignore. The directory also contains subdirectories named ./outputs and ./logs. There are 20 files in the training scripts directory that must be excluded from the snapshot to the compute targets. You create a file named .giftignore in the root of the directory. You add the names of the 20 files to the .giftignore file. These 20 files continue to be copied to the compute targets. Option A. Add the contents of the file named .amlignore to the file named .giftignore. Option B. Move the file named .giftignore to the ./logs directory. Option C. Copy the contents of the file named .giftignore to the file named .amlignore. Option D. Move the file named .giftignore to the ./outputs directory. Correct answer is C. Copy the contents of the file named .giftignore to the file named .amlignore.
And if you're looking for complete preparation, PassForSuccess.com offers high-quality practice questions, expert-designed content, and mock exam simulations to help you prepare with confidence.